You've put your blood, sweat, and tears into creating a storefront that lights you up, serves your clients well, and contributes significantly to the community you love. You are my hero, and I affectionately call you a rebel woman. Hey there, my name is Melissa Rose, a brick and mortar business owner with a handful of kiddos and a few passion projects that I head up like this one. I'm also your visibility coach and consultant for a service-based business like yours. I'm passionate about helping small business owners thrive in their community and become the only option in town for their industry. In this podcast, we're going to share the nitty-gritty of running a successful brick and mortar business by sharing stories, talking strategies, and learning practical tips to run a kick-ass business. Ready to be inspired, empowered, and equipped to create the small business of your dreams? Let's get real.
Hello, welcome to the Brick and Mortar Visibility Podcast. Melissa here, and it is good to be back. It has been a couple weeks because it has, I swear I take one step forward, three steps back this summer specifically. I recently was very sick, sicker than I ever have been, and so therefore I lost a week. And now it's settled into my chest, so I sound a little raspy, but it's earlier in the day right now when I'm recording, so I'm hoping that it doesn't sound too painful, because I tried recently to listen to a podcast with somebody whose voice was gone, like scratchy, and I couldn't even listen. So I'm going to give you a short episode today. As I ease back into my schedule, we are going to be doubling down a little bit on podcasts because it's been a busy, full summer with my brick and mortar business, as well as client work that I'm doing for other brick and mortar businesses. So just full action-packed, and sometimes things have to be let go, and this was sadly one thing that had to be let go during this busy season, but we are getting back into it. So welcome back. We talk all about marketing strategies, visibility for your local brick and mortar business, and I am so super passionate about brick and mortar businesses because I am one. I have a dance studio here in Hudson, Wisconsin. I've been in business. We are going into 15 years, y'all, and I am crazy excited about that, and holy Hannah, here we are, and all the things that come with that. I have a mentor coach that I have studied with that she always said, new level, new devil. And that is so freaking true. Many of you are parents, so many of you can understand this analogy / metaphor. Parenting doesn't get easier. It just gets different. Okay, the baby stage. Oh my God, I love the baby stage and I hate the baby stage. It's so much freaking work. You are like going on fumes. However, you have complete control over that little one, right? And then your little one all of a sudden grows up and grows and develops and becomes their own little humans and gets bigger and bigger. And then it's all hard. It's just different hard. And the same thing with running a brick and mortar business. There's nothing more amazing about it, but every stage is hard in different ways. So I'm spending a lot of time creating better content, better marketing for my business. So I wanted to share what I am doing, what I have been learning, because I have been learning now that I've taken on even more clients. I want to do even better for them. So I am diving into learning, and some of these things I'm going to share with you, you may already go, yeah, Melissa, I knew that, or maybe not. So first of all, your PSA, I wanted to give this to you, is your reminder to update your Google business profile. Have you done an update? When's the last time you did an update? We are so concerned about our socials being updated consistently. Is your Google business profile being updated? So simple, quick tip, take what you've done over on Facebook or Instagram or in your blog, cut, copy, paste, and bring it over into a Google update. You can include a picture, you can include a link. I highly recommend including a link to where you want people to go. And that just needs to be done once a week, y'all, but so many times it's forgotten. So please do that. Your second PSA, if you are local to the St. Croix Valley in Hudson, Wisconsin, Twin Cities area, and you are in the health and wellness industry, I invite you to come on over into Healthy in the Valley VIP. It's a private Facebook group and is geared for health and wellness business owners to share their content, their free content, their discounts, their offers, their workshops, their classes, whatever you have for our St. Croix Valley community. And if you are not a business, well, all of you are business owners, okay? But then share this out to your people, okay? And even if you're not a health and wellness person, come be part of that group because I want you to be in the know. And then that way, if you see something that interests you, you can share it, okay? Because that is a visibility strategy. It's free, and I'm very passionate about health and wellness, even though I'm sick right now, I want my brick and mortar business owners to thrive, not just survive, but to thrive. So come on over into that Facebook group. It's a group for you to share your content. Okay, so I'm not coming in there or doing anything. It's purely another platform for you to share your content so you can get more people in the doors. Okay, so please do that. All right, how to create smarter, better, more service-based content. That is the topic today because I recently had a kind of aha revelation. I'm not sure if it's true or not, or maybe it's just me reading too much into it, which could very well be true. But if you check my socials for the Dancing House, I recently have done these character videos. Okay, they have gotten tons of traction. They've gotten lots of engagement. They have gotten money in my studio. All right, so because of that, I then created more of them. And each one, coincidentally, even though they're freaking funny and brilliant, and I had a blast making them, the results aren't there and going forward. And could it be timing? Our summer passes are dwindling down, so people aren't, really thinking about that. Or is it because it's just sell, and it's not maybe adding value to the customer that I, want? Even, as I'm thinking about it out loud here, we do talk about what we offer and the benefits and features and all that fun stuff. But is it just too much sell in your face? So I just needed to think about that. And it came, it's a download that came to me that, well, maybe you're not getting the engagement you did before, A, because it's not new, and then B, you're just maybe, it appears, shoving it down their throat. So to be so blunt. So how do we create more service-based content to make our ideal person go, ooh, and make them maybe want more information, maybe sign on to your newsletter, maybe stop in for that free class, maybe stop in and check it out. So here are some tips that are brilliant. They are not all mine. And I want you to really be intentional about this. You've heard me talk about my CEO days. This is something that I would do on a CEO day, okay? It's not something that I'm going to plug in the middle of my week when I'm already slammed. I am going to take a chunk of time to go, okay, this is what I'm going to work on my CEO day, okay? All right, so the first one is from Rachel Peterson. She is a big social media person on the socials, and how to create content in a half a day, but service-based content, service where you're offering value, where people are going to stop and pause and look at your stuff. You guys, the algorithm is geared to what you're watching. Okay, the microseconds, the if you keep scrolling, if you pause just even a second, it takes note of that and it's going to send you more content in that vein, in that interest. Okay, if you watch it again, that feed is going to come up on your or that post or that person's content is going to come up on your feed. Okay, so that's how that works. All right, and then it'll be pushed out more because it's causing people to pause. So how do you get people to pause? All right, besides dancing silly and doing crazy things, I personally like to add value. So this tip is from Rachel Peterson. I need to give credit here because I was like, holy Shit, this is good. All right. First thing you're going to do is you are going to come up with 8 to 10, 12 things that you can talk about in your business. I have a dance studio. I can talk about tap classes, ballet classes, hip hop classes. I can talk about the teachers. I can talk about the facility. Okay. So just list off all the things that you could talk about. All right. Then you're going to go to Google. And you're going to go to Google and for I could ask something about ballet classes in my area. Click. And then it'll come up. And then there'll also be other questions regarding ballet. What age of class? What age should I start my daughter in ballet? Click. Then it's going to auto-populate some more questions. Okay. What does my daughter need to wear to ballet? Click. And it's going to auto-populate some more questions. So this is getting you some more content that is geared to what your people are asking for. Okay. So then you're going to look at those questions that were auto-populated and you're going to grab the ones that make the most sense for you. So that way you can then create social posts that are serving your ideal client. Okay. So you're going to do that then with your 8, 9, 10 topics that you talk about in your business, and then create another, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, however many you can in each of those. And then you can just schedule that out of what you're going to do. Now, I'm not saying create the graphics or create the reels and create all that. No. I'm just saying now you have the prompt. So then when you go into your scheduling of how you schedule your content, you could then go, okay, I'm going to talk about what age ballet should start for kiddos. All right. So see how that is? Okay. So that's the first one. Rachel Peterson, super, super smart. The next resource I want to give you is more well-known. I've heard this one before, but I just personally haven't used it yet. And this is called Ask the Public. And this is another variation of that same thing. Questions that people are asking. You can put in your keywords of what you're doing or what you want to talk about, and then it will auto-populate some questions for you or the questions that are being asked in Google in that industry. Okay. So askthepublic.com, same thing. All right. And then the third one, and this one's a little bit more meaty and takes a bit more time, but it's creating content that resonates with your people with those words. Okay. So much of social media is getting the right words. All right. And what I would do on a CEO day, again, this is another block out 2 hours, take the time to do this, to go, okay, these are words that I need to include. And because I'm in a slower season in my brick and mortar, I'm able to do this right now. So I'm super intentional with this right now. I'm kind of going over our copy, going over what we've been doing in our social media, tweaking it, up leveling it, and then therefore passing it on to my clients too, looking for them. And I want you to go find somebody in your industry, maybe not local, who is getting, and go to their posts, go to their socials, and see what's getting engagement and look at the comments. Okay. So that way you can pull out those words that make sense. All right. And they're usually descriptive words, adjectives, or they're nouns, like what they'll call themselves or what they'll call their people. Okay, I call you my tribe. All right. So what are people saying about things in your industry? Okay. You can also do this with your own content, but a lot of you don't get the engagement. And that's what you're getting frustrated with, is that you're putting out all this work, all this content, trying to be consistent, because I preach consistency and you've heard consistency, but it's not getting the traction. Okay. So you're not getting likes, comments, or engagement. So you're like, what the hell's working? I don't know. So this is why I'm giving you this content, this episode today, to create better content so that we can grow that engagement, so that we can grow that visibility and awareness. And then therefore you can double down on what's working. So if you're not getting that engagement, you're not getting those likes and comments, then you need to go to somebody, competitor in your area, or somebody in your industry in a different area and look at what's working for them. So find the social posts that are working and then look at the comments and see how people are talking and see what engages with you. Okay? Or what, not engages, but see what resonates with you so you can bring that over into your copy. Okay? So these are 3 ways to be more service orientated, more hands out, more giving, more beneficial for your future clients, for your current clients, so that more people know about you. All right? I hope this is helpful. This is jam-packed. You don't need to do them all, but I do highly recommend that you take the time to do it. So you need to set aside that time, okay? And if it's not you, it's a team member who's doing your social for you, okay? If you don't have that person and want to hire that out, you can check me out, MsMelissaRose.com. And go to /deals. That has all the stuff there, all the buttons that you can click and go to where you need to go. So whether it's the newsletter or whether it's hiring me for social or any other marketing materials, or listening to past episodes of the podcast. All right, y'all? Okay, go be visible, be brave, be bold, be big, and really put out content that serves. Okay, because when people see that, oh my gosh, wow, I didn't know that, they're then going to pause and watch, which then helps the algorithm. They'll like, comment, they'll ask for more information, they'll DM you, they'll walk in your doors, and they'll start handing over the credit card. Okay? All right, but it all starts with us. You got this. Go get it. Have a great week. Peace. Bye-bye.